Hey there. Alex, is now a good time? Are you still working even though it's so late?
Yeah, they called me in to do even more overtime. You know how it is. You shouldn't worry about staying up for me, though. Just go to bed, and I'll sneak in whenever I get home.
Are you really sure that you're going overtime right now? I mean, I feel like they've been keeping you extra late every day for a whole month now. Just how much work could there be to do after you've already put in so many hours more than usual?
Listen, Brenda, we can't all work at nice companies that treat their employees like fragile little dolls like you do, okay? My company provides a real service to people, and that means that there's always work to do and claims to file and that sort of thing.
I know, but what's the point of having a set time to go home if the company isn't even going to respect that? I mean, you've been working there for so long. Can't they give this kind of work to other employees or something? Have you considered looking for a new job? It's not like we couldn't afford it, even if you weren't getting paid as much. I'm really, really worried about you. I don't know how you're supposed to keep up as a worker if they're constantly working you like this.
I don't think that I would be able to transfer to a company that would treat me better with my resume. I just don't have the kind of credentials that I really need to get out of this field and into something better for me.
I get that, but surely you should be able to leverage at least some of the experience you've made through your job, right?
I'm glad that you're able to talk yourself up so much at interviews and stuff like that, but I could never do something like that. It just wouldn't work at all. I mean, I get scared enough just by talking to my boss in the office whenever he calls me in to talk.
Come on, Alex. You've got to have more faith in yourself. I mean, why is it that you've had to work so much overtime like this in the first place? Did something happen to make all of this work suddenly appear out of nowhere or something?
It's just that the company is downsizing, so everyone else's work is getting spread out across the company. We just have people quitting every month, and that means there's more overtime for everyone.
I see. It feels like everywhere these days is complaining about not having enough staff.
It really is starting to be a pretty big problem, but at least I have a job, and for that, I'm grateful. Oh right, that reminds me. I have to send my mom money tomorrow. Would you mind handling that for me?
Yeah, I can do that, but it feels like it's always me who ends up being the one sending your mom money. I'm happy to help out taking care of your mom and all that, but I thought that you would be taking care of the money. I mean, I just feel like I've been the one paying for your mom out of my funds for a few months now. You are going to pay me back for all of this, right?
Pay you back? What are you talking about? We're husband and wife. We're supposed to help each other out when we're in trouble.
I know that, but I've just been going into my savings to do this for your mom. And I thought that we wanted to try saving up money for when we had kids. Just how long is your mom going to need money like this? I thought she said that she wasn't going to ask for this for any longer than 6 months or so, right?
I know, but I think my dad's inheritance was just less than my mom thought it would be, and you know how things are with the cost of living going up.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but this can't go on forever, okay? I mean, it's not like your mom isn't too old to be working or anything like that. Even if it was just part-time, it would help all of us if she had another source of income, don't you think?
But you know that my mom has never ever worked, right? She's been a housewife her entire life. I don't really think we could just ask her to work all of a sudden, right?
I know that it's a lot to ask of her, but it's just the situation that we're all in right now.
I think that we're going to be just fine as long as you and I are both working, though. So I really don't think that we need to bother my mom with this.
Well, I don't know for how much longer I'm going to be working here. I mean, I'm not thinking of quitting anytime soon. But I'm just saying that when I get pregnant, there is probably going to be a long time where I'm not working.
Okay, sure. But that's when you get pregnant, which you're not right now. So that's not really relevant to the conversation at all.
I don't really think we're all that early to be talking about me getting pregnant, Alex.
Okay, except that you're literally not even pregnant right now, so I don't get why you're bringing that up now. Anyways, it's not like I'm not busy with my job either, you know? Do you really think that I like having to work these long hours and be at the office all day? Maybe we should just talk about this at home.
But there's never any time to talk about anything at home with you working so late. That's why I'm messaging you now. If we didn't talk about this now, then I would just go to bed and we'd never ever discuss it.
Brenda, Please. I'm really, really tired right now, and I just don't want to have to deal with this, okay?
Okay, right. I'm sorry, Alex. I know that you're working really hard, and I didn't mean to imply that you weren't. Just good luck with the rest of your work. I guess I'll see you when you come back home.
1 month later. Hey, Brenda, are you there? I just wanted to let you know that I won't be going home at all today. I'm gonna end up missing the last bus home, and I don't want to pay for a cab all the way back. I'll probably just hunker down in some cafe that's open all day.
Wait, what? I don't understand. Why aren't you going to be coming back home tonight?
Well, because of work, of course. Why else don't I ever make it back home? Really, why do you even ask something like that?
And you're really working and not doing anything else? This is actually your office keeping you late?
Of course it is. How can you even ask something like that? What is your deal lately? I feel like you have to try and fact check every little thing that I say.
Well, I just mean that every time you do come home from working, you always seem to have just been out with your coworkers instead. I mean, who else in your office is doing as much overtime as you are? Are you the only one at work right now?
I don't know what you're trying to get at. And if you have a problem with me getting dinner with my coworkers after working so late, then that's on you.
So you always go out for drinking after having to work so late into the night?
And just what is wrong with a drink every now and then? Am I really not allowed a single beer after being in the office all day? And it's not like I'm throwing all my money away at some bar. We're just picking up a six-pack from a gas station, that's all.
I really just don't know what to think right now. It's so hard to believe you sometimes, Alex.
Well, what I want to know is why are you so upset about me going out for a drink with my coworkers anyways? What business of yours is it what I do with them?
You left the office at 7 p.m. today. You're normally scheduled to get off at around 6:30, so that must mean you weren't working overtime today.
Wait, what? How do you know all of that? What is going on here?
At 7:15, you met up with the woman who you're having an affair with. The two of you went to a gas station to get some drinks, and then you drove off to a hotel together. I take it that the two of you probably had dinner in the hotel? Is that right?
Now wait just 1 second. What in the world are you talking about right now? Seriously, what is this?
Sorry, was I not supposed to be following you around after you left work?
Is that supposed to be some kind of joke or something? Is that what you've been doing?
It's not a joke, and yes, it is what I've been doing. In fact, I've been watching you like this for the past week already. I thought that you were acting pretty suspicious, so I just thought I would see what you were actually getting up to. Lo and behold, you were only cheating on me. But what really shocked me was that the woman was the wife of that coworker of yours who came to our wedding. Jeff, right? I guess that he must have no idea that any of this is going on as well. Is that right?
Hold on just a minute there. Brenda, you don't know what you're talking about. And what about Jeff? Have you talked to him at all about this?
No, I still haven't said anything to him about this. Yet. But I think that you should probably tell his wife that I know. And that I think Jeff and I are going to have a little chat. Actually, since the two of you are in the hotel right now, maybe you should just come to my room? I'm in the same hotel that you and that woman are in right now.
Wait, Brenda, you don't understand. I'm not cheating on you, okay? I promise.
You're really going to try and tell me that now? It's a bit late, don't you think? I already have more than enough proof to back up all of what I'm saying here. And don't try anything funny, or else I will tell Jeff right away. I've already told family and friends where I am. I told them to deliver a letter that I had written for Jeff if they don't hear back from me after a certain time.
Wait, no. You can't just... Oh man. My head is spinning right now. What is going on here?
Just hurry up and come to my room already. I'm in room 1504, so I better see you both here soon. Hello, Miranda. It's been a while since the two of us last spoke, hasn't it? Oh, why, if it isn't Brenda, to what do I owe the pleasure? Well, I just wanted to let you know that it's been a few days and Alex still hasn't come home. So I just wanted to ask if he wasn't hiding out at your place at the moment? If you're upset that your husband hasn't come back to you, then you can only blame yourself. So you're saying that all of this is my fault? And do you mind if I ask just what makes you think that? Well, because my son can't ever go back to you. Because he's dead. You chased him into a corner and made him feel like he had nowhere else he could turn to. He left a note and everything. I can't believe that you would accuse him of cheating on you. It's just horrible. You know that my boy would never do anything like that. Are you sure about that? Well, if you really think so, then I guess you wouldn't mind paying the $1 million he owes me, right? Because when Alex and I talked at the hotel that night and I confronted him, he tried to destroy all the evidence and even assaulted me. The doctors say that it's going to take 3 months for me to heal. Not only that, but someone has got to pay for all the damage to the hotel room itself. So if your son is dead and can't pay his debts, I guess that means that they should fall to you. Wait, no, just joking. Alex is actually alive and well. You know that I can't afford to pay any of that debt. So then you just lied to me about your own son being dead? Do I have that right? Brenda, please, don't you think that you're just being a little bit unreasonable right now? I mean, do you really think that the best response to finding out that your husband was cheating on you was to threaten him like that? What else did you expect to happen? I didn't threaten anyone. I only told Alex that I was going to make sure that people knew the truth. And besides, are you really going to tell me that your son, who was having an affair behind my back, is more in the right than I am? I just mean, look, Brenda, I just want you to remember that my son is still your husband, and that means you both have duties to each other. I mean, you know how long Alex has been working at this company of his, don't you? Don't you realize what your little stunt could have cost him? So you're really saying that I should have let Alex continue to cheat on me for the sake of his career? While he was sleeping with the wife of one of his co-workers? Are you even listening to yourself? Please, you have to think about the bigger picture here. I mean, what are you going to do if Alex loses his job over this? It sounds to me like he might lose his job either way with all of these unexcused absences that he's accruing. But you still haven't actually gone and told this Jeff guy all of what you know about the situation, right? No, I still haven't said a word to him about any of this. After all, how could I have while I've been in the hospital recovering this whole time? I'm only going to talk to him after I'm out and able to do so face to face. See, there you go again, making threats when you don't have to talk to people that way. Why are you always trying to spin this around on me? Don't you understand how I'm the victim in all of this? Look, I know that it's hard to be cheated on and that nothing is going to undo the pain that you've gone through. But you also need to realize that you've already made my son suffer plenty with what you've done. He is terrified of the consequences of his actions. So I don't really get what else you have to gain by taking this any further. You're just going to be putting more hurt out into the world. Don't you see that? It's almost as though you don't care about ruining Alex's life till he actually does have no other choice but to disappear forever. Miranda, I think, first, that we should agree that I am the victim of what Alex did. With that established, the only question that remains is of who is going to pay all the legal fees Alex is supposed to. If you care so much about your son's well-being, you are more than welcome to pay those fees for him. So, just tell me when I can expect the money from you, and that will be that. But look, I mean, don't try and drag me into your drama. I'm just an outsider. If you really think that you have nothing to do with this situation, then please butt out of it and mind your own business. Because like you said, this is just between Alex and I. So unless you want to claim some kind of responsibility and be a party to these talks, then I think we're done here. Okay, I get it, jeez. I'll tell Alex that he has to talk to you and that this can't continue like this.
Brenda, are you there? I just want you to know how sorry I am for all of this.
All of this? What do you mean? Tell me precisely what it is that you're sorry about.
I mean the cheating and the hurting you. I never ever meant to take it all so far.
You're also forgetting about the running away. I think that even Jeff's wife was surprised by that. To burst out into an episode of violence and then flee from it like some common criminal?
Wait a second. You don't think that she's mad at me for running away, do you?
Why do you think I would know any more about the person you were having an affair with than you? Are you two not even talking at this point?
Well, she's getting my messages. But I'm so scared I don't think that I can face her.
You really are pathetic. Do you know that? But whatever. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time talking to you. The only thing that we have to discuss is our divorce. I hope you found a lawyer for our meeting this weekend.
Brenda, don't you think that we could just make up and put all this behind us?
You did not actually just ask me that, did you? Are you serious right now?
Well, I just mean that my mom is really, really upset about what happened and what's going to happen to me. She told me that I have to apologize to you. But I don't want to divorce you. I can't lose you. Please, we're doing so well.
The only reason that our marriage lasted as long as it did was because of all the hard work that I was putting into it. And I don't care if you don't want a divorce. I don't have any reason to care about any of what you want.
Wait, no. You weren't supposed to get more mad at me for that. That was supposed to turn you around.
What? Did you think that I was just going to take you back? It's obvious that you're just begging me not to do this because you think you won't have to pay for all the damage you caused. But do you think that your mom is still getting any money from me now?
Please, Brenda, just don't leave me. I'm begging you.
If you don't want a divorce, then why did you cheat on me in the first place, Alex?
I mean, you don't get it. I was tricked. Seduced.
Is that really supposed to make me feel bad for you in any way?
No, you're right. But you have to know that I'll never do it again. I will never ever cheat on you again as long as I live.
Alex, while I was working myself to the bone to make sure that we would be able to keep sending your mom money, what were you doing? You were running around behind my back, going to sleazy hotels with your own coworker's wife. Was I just some ATM that you used to pay all your bills so you could have fun?
Of course. It's not like that, and it never was. I swear. And I'm so thankful for all the hard work you put in just to support my mom.
So thankful that you beat me within an inch of my life after you found out that I knew you were cheating on me? If that's you being thankful, I would have hated to see you get upset with me. You know you broke my arm.
I did? Brenda, I really am sorry. It was never my intention to hurt you like that. I really didn't mean it.
If you're really sorry, then you'll man up, pay for my hospital bills, and cough up the money for the damage you caused to the hotel. But if you're just going to waste my time begging me not to do something that I've already made up my mind about, then we're through talking. I'll see you this weekend, jerk. A couple of days after that, I got a message from Miranda asking me to change the divorce talks to be at her house. Apparently Alex had tried to run away again, but Miranda had stopped him and trapped him inside where he wouldn't be able to escape. But when all the neighbors asked what the banging and screaming they heard from her house was, she finally had to tell them about what her son had done and why she had trapped him. It wasn't long after that when rumors about Alex began to circle around his office. Even Jeff found out about what Alex was doing with his wife before I had a chance to say anything. He was so upset that he swore to divorce his wife as well. So we both agreed to sue our respective spouses for the affair that they were having, and then divorce them. As for Alex, his work wasn't able to fire him for what he did, but he was given a severe demotion that came with a huge pay cut. As for me, I recovered and was finally able to move freely again. I took the money that I had gotten from Alex and decided to start my life over in a new state. I moved closer to where my parents lived, found a new job, and have been easing myself back into the single life. I'm not really sure what life is going to have in store for me from here on out, but this experience taught me never to be afraid of standing up against someone who has wronged you. I only hope that Alex learned something from this too. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.